Legesse Nagash is a single father. He says him and his 2 children used to lead a happy life in Humera before Ethiopian soldiers, together with their Eritrean allies, came and forced them to leave their home.
After the days of my first wife, I was raising my children by myself. I was a model farmer. I used to have a farm with an irrigation system and many livestock. My income showed a steady increase. I had a tractor and a car. I had a good life before Ethiopian and Eritrean soldiers started bombarding our home.
Legesse tells us that on 7th of November, Eritrean forces started to indiscriminately shell his hometown, forcing residents to leave in search of shelter.
I left with my daughter, but we left before we could find my son. We wouldn't meet him until 3 days later on our way to Dedebi. Then we traveled to Aksum. We saw the massacre unfold there on November 19. Eritrean soldiers would kill whoever they could find. We ran away to Adwa to save our lives. We would reach Maqala in December.
Legesse says he left everything he owns back in western Tigray. He's now sheltered in an IDP camp in Maqala where he has no food or access to health care.
I left home with no food, money or any of my belongings. There was my daughter's gold and our help too. We just left it all there. After we came here, it was the people of Maqala that used to help us. But now, they too have nothing. And there is no humanitarian assistance. There is no food or medication.
Legesse says the situation has been especially testing in light of his condition. Legesse is diabetic. He says his condition is deteriorating on a daily basis because he's not able to get his medication.
I haven't had any medication for the past 3 months, and it's making my condition worse. My doctor tells me to do exercise, but I am so weak because I don't have much to eat, and sometimes there is nothing to eat at all.
Favan Girmay, health officer from World Vision, says many of the chronically ill patients are unable to get proper medication due to the blockade. She says the condition of patients living with multiple illnesses is deteriorating on a daily basis.
Averagely, around 30 to 50 clients are visited our clinic weekly, but most of them are chronically ill patients, and from the children who are coming, those are also malnourished due to different reasons. They are attacked by malnutrition, and around 20 people are here chronically ill, and they are not getting their medication monthly. They suffer to get their medication because we are not giving them monthly due to the blockage. There is no transportation, there is no communication, so we cannot get medications properly.
There are more than 2.2 million IDPs in Tigray whose lives solely depend on humanitarian assistance that is deliberately being blocked by the Ethiopian government.